Book 1, Canto 9. The Legend of the Knight of Red Cross. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Morgan Scorpion. The Faerie Queene by Edmund Spenser. Book 1. The Legend of the Knight of Red Cross. Canto 9. His loves and lineage Arthur tells, the knights knit friendly bands. Sir Trevison flies from despair, whom Red Cross knight withstands. O goodly golden chain, wherewith y-fair the virtues linked are in lovely wise, and noble minds of yore allied were, in brave pursuit of chivalrous emprise, that none did others' safety despise, nor aid envy to him in need that stands, but friendly each did others' praise devise, how to advance with favourable hands, as this good Prince redeemed Red Cross knight from bands. Who when their powers, impair'd through labour long, with due repast they had recured well, and that weak captive wight now wexed strong, them list no longer there at leisure dwell, but forward fare, as their adventures fell. But ere they parted, Una fair besought that stranger knight his name and nation tell, lest so great good, as he for her had wrought, should die unknown, and buried be in thankless thought. Fair Virgin, said the Prince, ye me require a thing without the compass of my wit, for both the lineage and the certain sire from which I sprung, from me are hidden yet. For all so soon as life did me admit into this world, and shewed heaven's light, from mother's pap I taken was unfit, and straight delivered to a Faerie knight, to be upbrought in gentle thews and martial might. Unto old Timon he me brought belive, old Timon, who in youthly years hath been in warlike feats the expertest man alive, and is the wisest now on earth I ween. His dwelling is low in a valley green, under the foot of Rauren mossy hoar, from whence the river Dee as silver clean his tumbling billows roll with gentle roar. There all my days he trained me up in virtuous lore. Thither the great magician Merlin came, as was his use, oft times to visit me, for he had charge my discipline to frame, and tutors nourriture to oversee. Him oft and oft I asked in privity, of what loins and what lineage I did spring, whose answer bade me still assured be, that I was son and heir unto a king, as time in her just term the truth to light should bring. Well worthy imp, said then the Lady gent, and pupil fit for such a tutor's hand, but what adventure, or what high intent hath brought you hither into Faerie land? Areed Prince Arthur, crown of martial band. Full hard it is, quoth he, to read aright the course of heavenly cause, or understand the secret meaning of the eternal might that rules men's ways, and rules the thoughts of living wight. For whither he through fatall deep foresight me hither sent, for cause to me unguessed, or that fresh bleeding wound which day and night whilome doth rankle in my riven breast, with forced fury following his behest, me hither brought by ways yet never found, you to have helped I hold myself yet blest. Ah courteous knight, quoth she, what secret wound could ever find to grieve the gentlest heart on ground? Dear dame, quoth he, you sleeping sparks awake, which troubled once into huge flames will grow, nor ever will their fervent fury slake, till living moisture into smoke do flow, and wasted life do lie in ashes low. Yet sithens silence lesseneth not my fire, but told it flames, and hidden it does glow. I will reveal, what ye so much desire. Ah love, lay down thy bow, the whiles I may respire. It was in freshest flowre of youthly years, when courage first does creep in manly chest, then first the coale of kindly heat appears, to kindle love in every living breast. But me had warned old Timon's wise behest, those creeping flames by reason to subdue, before their rage grew to so great unrest, as miserable lovers use to rue, which still wax old in woe, whiles woe still waxeth new. That idle name of love, and lovers life, as loss of time and virtues enemy, I ever scorned, and joyed to stir up strife in midst of their mournfull tragedy. I wont to laugh, when them I heard to cry, and blow the fire, which them to ashes brent. Their God himself, grieved at my liberty, shot many a dart at me with fierce intent, but I them warded all with wary government. But all in vain. No fort can be so strong, no fleshly breast can armed be so sound, but will at last be won with battery long, or unawares at disadvantage found. Nothing is sure, that growes on earthly ground, and who most trusts in armes of fleshly might, and boasts in beauties chaine not to be bound, doth soonest fall in disaventurous fight, and yields his cative neck to victors most despight. Ensample make of him your hapless joy, and of myself now mated, as you see, whose prouder vaunt that proud avenging boy did soon pluck down, and curbed my liberty. For on a day pricked forth with jollity of looser life, and heat of hardiment, ranging the forest wide on courser free, the fields, the floods, the heavens with one consent, did seem to laugh on me, and favour mine intent. For wearied with my sports, I did alight from lofty steed, and down to sleep me laid. The verdant grass my couch did goodly dight, and pillow was my helmet faire difplayd, whilst every sense the humour sweet embayd, and slumbring soft my heart did steale away. Me seemed by my side a royal mayd, her dainty limbs full softly down did lay, so faire a creature yet never saw sunny day. Most goodly glee and lovely blandishment she to me made, and bad me love her deare, for dearly sure her love was to me bent, as when just time expired should appeare. But whether dreames delude, or true it were, was never heart so ravisht with delight, no living man like words did ever heare, as she to me delivered all that night, and at her parting said, she Queene of Faeries hight. When I awoke, and found her place devoyd, and nought but pressed grass where she had lien, I sorrowed all so much, as erft I joyd, and washed all her place with watry eyen. From that day forth I loved that face divine, from that day forth I cast in carefull mind, to seek her out with labour and long tyne, and never vow to rest till her I find. 9 months I seek in vaine, yet nil that vow unbind. Thus as he spake, his visage waxed pale, and change of hue great passion did bewray. Yet still he ftrove to cloke his inward bale, and hide the smoke, that did his fire difplay. Till gentle Una thus to him gan say, O happy Queene of Faeries, that haft found mongft many one that with his proweffe may defend thine honour, and thy foes confound. True loves are often sown, but seldom grow on ground. Thine, O then, said the gentle Red Cross Knight, next to that Ladies love fhall be the place, O fairest Virgin, full of heavenly light, whofe wondrous faith, exceeding earthly race, was firmeft fixt in mine extremest cafe. And you, my lord, the patron of my life, of that great Queene may well gaine worthy grace. For onely worthy you through proweffe proof, if living man mote worthy be to be her liefe. So diversly difcoursing of their loves, the golden Sunne his glistering head gan shew, and sad remembrance now the Prince amoves, with frefh desire his voyage to pursue, als Erna earned her travell to renew. Then thofe two Knights, fast friendship for to bind, and love eftablifh each to other true, gave goodly gifts, the fignes of gratefull mind, and eke as pledges firme right hands together joyned. Prince Arthur gave a box of diamond fure, embowed with gold and gorgeous ornament, wherein were closed few drops of liquor pure, of wondrous worth and virtue excellent, that any wound could heal incontinent, which to requite, the Red Cross Knight him gave a booke, wherein his Saviours testament was writ with golden letters rich and brave, a work of wondrous grace, and able soules to save. Thus being they parted, Arthur on his way to seek his love, and the other for to fight with Una's foe, that all her realme did prey. But she, now weighing the decayed plight, and shrunken finewes of her chosen Knight, would not a while her forward courfe pursue, nor bring him forth in face of dreadfull fight, till he recovered had his former hue. For him to be yet weake and weary, well fhe knew. So as they traveild, lo, they gan